August 30th, 1983, Colonel Bluford's trip aboard the Space Shuttle Challenger made him the first African-American astronaut in history.
Bluford graduated from Penn State with a degree in aerospace engineering as a member of the United States Air Force ROTC program.
He flew 144 combat missions during the Vietnam War and earned several medals, including the Vietnam Cross of Gallantry with Palm.
After the war, Bluford received both his master's and PhD in aerospace engineering at the Air Force Institute of Technology.
Out of 10,000 applicants to the NASA space program, Bluford was one of 35 chosen to join the new space shuttle team in January of 1978.
Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, Thomas N. Barnes, was advisor to Secretaries of the Air Force, John L. McLucas and Thomas C. Reed.
And also Chiefs of Staff to the Air Force, Generals George S. Brown and David C. Jones, on matters concerning welfare, effective utilization, and progress of the enlisted members of the Air Force.
During his 28 years of service, he obtained the Legion of Merit,
Meritorious Service Medal with Oak Leaf Cluster,
Air Force Commendation Medal, and Outstanding Airman of the Year. The 332nd Fighter Group and the 477th Bombardment Group of the United States Army Air Corps, also known as the Tuskegee Airmen,
were a group of African-American military pilots who fought in World War II.
These men were also the first black military aviators
in the U.S. that were trained at the Tuskegee Army Airfield in Alabama,
and flew more than 15,000 individual sorties in Europe and North Africa during the war.
Their service paved the way for other races to soar in the Air Force and helped to make the Air Force more diverse and inclusive. Mildred Hemmings Carter graduated with the first class of civilian pilot training program and went on to earn her private pilot's license in 1941.
She was the first civilian hired by the Army Air Corps.
Mildred and her service was crucial to the success of the Tuskegee program. She created documents to equip the base at Tuskegee, rigged parachutes, and administrative duties.
Carter worked at the Tuskegee Airfield throughout the war and applied to be a WASP, and although qualified, she was rejected due to her race.
Undefeated, she mentored African-American pilots and continued to fly into her 60s.
In 2011, Mildred Carter was designated a WASP for her service as well as a designated original Tuskegee Airman.